Hi everybody, Kathy again here from Beads, Boxes, and Beyond, and I'm just thrilled that you have come to see what I'm working on. And today's journal, that is going to be a fairly quick flip through, is a journal that I've titled Chivalry. It's all about knights and Robin Hood and Renaissance and things like that. So I hope that this journal will inspire a writer, because I just am so loving the theme that I have going on here that I would love to see somebody actually do some serious writing in there and that it would inspire them along the way. So this journal is a good handheld journal. It's probably about 2.5 to 3 inches wide. It's a soft spine, and when soft spine, this is what I'm saying, it's a soft spine. And the reason why I so enjoy doing soft spine journals is so that the writer, no matter where you open it up, there's a flat surface that you can write on, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, and there's no cracking, there's no obstruction. It's just really nice to write in. So we have a hardcover front, a hardcover back, and a soft spine. On the front cover, I have attached this metal sword, and what I did is I drilled holes in the cover of the book and sewed it on with wire like you would do a button, and I did that before I put the back on the front cover, so it's all covered and you can't see it, but it's really secure and there's no way it's going to be coming off. I have a leather spine. The leather will hold up with all of the opening and closing, black leather. And this is a pin I picked up at a thrift store, like a brooch. And what caught my eye is that it has the coat of arms and the crown on it. And because it's a pin, I was actually able to cut holes in here and slide the pin back in there. It's glued shut, it's secured on the back, and it will not come out. I mean, I'm sure if you really abuse it, you can tear it out, but it is really fixed in there good. So I think that just adds a really, doesn't that look pretty on a shelf like that? Yeah. And a coat of arms on the back. This book has 15 signatures in it. And if you're not familiar with a signature is a group of pages that are sewn into the book. This is one signature. And in the middle I have this little emblem of a writing in there. So I have blank pages, about 4 or 5 blank pages on average, and 1 page of lined paper. Okay? And they are coffee stained. So instead of flipping through every single blank page, I'm just going to show you the sections like that. And this is the ephemera signature. And I have several of them throughout the book holding mementos and inspiration and a theme to go along with the book. We have a picture here from a movie. It looks like a Robin Hood type movie. We have the Jack of Hearts. And you're going to wonder why there's a B there. This is actually a deck of cards from Russia. And of course, you know, the different letters than we use. And this, of course, is probably Robin Hood, an illustration from a book. And I lined the back for you to write on. More writing space. And this opens up, and we have cascading notebook paper here that's coffee stained for you to write on, and a blank bulletin board for you to put. You can attach pictures or you know, glue things on there, tape things on there, even write on there if you like. Right here we have a tuck spot, and this has an illustration here and an illustration here, and on the back is a writing surface, and that just tucks into that little pocket right there. And we open this up. Of course, we have Sherwood Forest, so this is a nice tree from Sherwood Forest. And I can't get my fingers in there. There we go. This came from a Robin Hood book. This is a map to show the situation of royal hunting forest where Robin Hood lived. And that just tucks right in here. And here's a postcard of a castle. There was no writing on the back, and I'm not sure what castle it is, but I put it in there kind of as a photo. You don't have to keep it if you don't want to. And on the back we have another tuck spot with an illustration. And I just have a blank tag, and that goes in there, and I have my business card. And then this little tuck spot right here, just this big. Nice little tuck spot. So here's another signature of writing surface, another signature of writing surface. And here we have another cascading place to write, and a bulletin board on the back. And we open this up. We have a picture or an illustration of the Lady of the Lake and Excalibur. This is also a tuck spot, and inside here I've made this little journal or a little writing surface notebook for you to write in, and that just tucks right in there. On this page we got some swordsmen, and it opens up, and we just got this lovely, lovely illustration with rich colors in it. It's so beautiful. And it's a little pocket. And we have this tag with coat of arms on it and a writing surface. Here's a picture of a castle, and I believe it's a castle. I mean, it could be a church, I'm not sure, but it just seems like it'd be more of a castle. I'm not sure where this postcard or this location is, and if any of you know or are familiar with this location, I would love to hear it in the comments below. Just would really like to know where it was taken. And here's another Jack of Hearts in his armor. And on the back we have an actual stamp, Robert the Bruce. I picked these up at the antique store. There was a set of them, very appropriate for this book. And we have another little tuck spot. And in the tuck spot we have, I'm not sure if that's a castle or a mission. I'm not sure, but pretty cool anyways. And then this is a game card from a board game. It says a precious stone, and I put that in here because of the stones that they would use in the crowns. You know, the emeralds and the rubies and all. We got a couple of signatures of the blank writing pages and the line writing pages. We have another tuck spot, which happens to be illustration of some shields, coat of arms, and a postcard, an actual vintage postcard. And this is dated 1929 with the actual stamp. And it is of a cathedral, and I put this in here because it's very European of the era, I would think. So that goes here, another illustration, and then this pocket we have another map, and this map is of Great Britain and Ireland, an overall map. This came from a travel book, and I thought it would be kind of neat to have that in here. We have another tuck little spot here. And this card is about the Black Prince. And this is a trifold, opens up. We have a coat of arms, and we have another one of those beautiful stamps right there. And inside here we have a tag, and this card is the Code of Chivalry. This is printed off of the computer, and it's very, very small font. Almost on, you know, it's hard to read, but I thought that was a pretty cool thing. And this here is a pocket. I took a tag and folded it up and placed a pocket here. In the pocket we have a coin. Now this coin, it's quite thick and heavy. It is from Imperial House Motel, and it's $1 token. I think this is probably from a gambling casino. But the reason why I held on to it and thought it would be appropriate for the book, it's not old. I don't know if I can get that on there or not. There is, right here, you can see the crown on there and a couple of the lions, you know, kind of like a royal type thing. So that's why I put it in here. It just added to the ambiance of the journal. And then on the back we have another little tuck spot with the Joker. And it's a writing place for notes. That goes there. And we have, again, 2 signatures of writing surface. We have a beautiful young lady here, Renaissance period. And this beautiful scene, look at the color, so rich, of the kiss. And of course on the back is a writing surface. Very pretty. We have a writing section here. We have what looks to be like a castle right there. And inside here we have a couple of tags you can write on. This one just has some figures on it, but there's plenty of writing surface there. And this one here, Chivalry. Look at that old couple. He's helping her down the steps. Isn't that lovely? And you can write on the back of that blank journal right there. Then on the back we have another illustration, archery, and another code of chivalry. And this one's a little easier to read. And that's just tucked right here in that pocket. On this page we have a fixed extension of writing surface. It just folds out and you've got all these pages you can write on, both plain and lined. We flip this over and I just really like this. Politeness has become so rare that some people mistake it for flirtation. Isn't that true, people? I mean, I know there's polite people out there, but everybody's so worried about overdoing it these days. We got some of the lined paper. Here's a picture of a castle that I've placed in here. We'll open this up. And we have this little illustration. Behold the long street of a little town in a long valley, on one side of which a fortress rose. And check this beautiful illustration out. Isn't it gorgeous? Just beautiful. So on that tag, on that tag you can write on the backs of it. We've got a color illustration right here of the Robin Hood and his merry men. And the king opens up. We got the cascading paper here to write on with another bulletin board on the back. We got a pocket, and on this pocket we have another one of those stamps. And in the pocket we have that elderly couple once again. And you can write on the back, note to self. And we have this tag, and on this one it says, "A gentleman knows his actions carry more weight than any words spoken." I like that. I like that. And then here we have the back. We have another illustration with another tuck spot, and this is about Robert the Bruce. And our last signature, which is just some writing surface, and on the back cover I have my signature, and that it was created all by hand by me. 15 signatures, a nice chunky journal. If you love the Renaissance and Robin Hood and the Knights of Templar and all that kind of stuff, this is the journal for you. I'm glad that you were here so I could share it with you. If you have any comments about it, please share below. I would love to hear that. And I just really appreciate you stopping in and enjoying this little time together. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye now.